Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey at Ripe Color, and
This is Nancy Jean in the garden.
please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. This is a daily duo. We do a five energy reading. I read cards, and Nancy Jean reads crystals, and the energies we read on are body, mind, spirit, grounding, and clarity. We both offer private readings. We both also offer physical goods in the physical world. I produce scarves and t-shirts, etc. And Nancy Jean produces grids and gardens and grids. All the information is below. And what else do I have to say? Oh yeah, join our sites. Yeah.
I have a quick thing I'm going to add. You can be shuffling and getting ready. Someone asked, what are the stones that I'm laying down? This is fusite. It's called the fairy stone. If you can see it in real life, it's got shiny little crystals in it. It's glittery. That's fusite. That's the body. The mind is orange yellow calcite. The spirit is, of course, amethyst. What else could it be? And grounding is pyrite, which is fool's gold. It's very, very heavy. And the sodalite is clarity. And it's a pretty blue stone. And when you work with it a lot, it gets shinier and shinier. As I work with the garden, the stones get brighter and brighter. So that's to answer the question from someone who said, what stones are you tossing? Okay.
So the pyrite, does that have lead in it?
It does. So does gold. It is actually, it is heavy as gold. If you feel it, that no wonder people thought it was fool's gold. It's shiny and shiny. I have a different kind of pyrite I can show you here. It's called the rainbow stone. This is also pyrite.
Oh, wow.
It's peacock. It can be peacock blue. It can be red. It can be all kinds of colors. And it's heavy. It's actually not as densely heavy as that little stone, but that's also a form of pyrite. And it's called the peacock stone or the rainbow stone. If you're interested in them, if you're trying to find a stone to work with your chakras, you can work with every chakra with this stone.
It's beautiful.
Works. So that's kind of stuff I sit surrounded by all day. And
Okay.
I toyed with making the rainbow stone be the grounding stone, but it's a little more fragile than real pyrite.
Oh, so it'll, yeah.
It chips. Oh my God. All in one side of the garden.
Okay.
Oh. That's kind.
Oh, very interesting. Okay. For body, I get Page of Swords. So this is like this new inkling, this new idea. This could also be sort of a like a brainstorm of clarity. Okay, then for the mind is evolving, because for me, this card really at the end of the day is really a card of evolution.
Right.
This is like you're up one rung, it's like you understand a lesson, or you're able, it's kind of like, like with a little kid, and they're like, oh, I can't do it. And your job as the adult is, yeah, you can, go for it. And then the kid does it and accomplishes whatever it is, even if it's not perfect. It's like, oh, I can do it, so that's what it's like, an evolvement. Just the wheel spins. And then for spirit, I get go for what you want, because you have everything you need. You have a good creative plan. You see the whole picture, and you have a strategy. And it's like, yeah, the spirit is sort of saying what the adult said here, patting you on the back, saying, yeah, go. Okay. Then for grounding, I have like this new road that's being presented in front of you. There's this new road, and it's as clear can be. So in this card, a lot of times I talk about the road being clear. So, the whole tarot is really about a path. It's an understanding of a path, the path through life. Right. And it's very rare in cards that you see the road, but this is one of the cards you see the road. And this is the card actually that you see the road with the most clarity. And then for clarity, I get her.
Oh,
I
well,
get like the revealer
right.
of the light, the
Mhm.
revealer of the light. It's like, so, you know, I feel like there's this energy. It's a little bit like yesterday. It's like, as you do stuff, it'll become clear, but you got to
Right.
get moving in order for it to get clear. You can't just sit around on your couch, you know, picking your nose, smoking a cigarette, eating bonbons, and, you know, well, you know, I'm waiting. It's like, no, put your clothes on and, you
Mhm.
know, start doing something toward it. Make a phone call, do an email, leave the house, whatever, something like that.
Yes.
And that's how the clarity is going to come through, I think, like a physical action.
Yeah. I think my stones are showing the way to move forward through what you're talking about, Jeffrey. Remember when a stone shows up in the heart's the entry to the garden, and it's spirit is now making your heart come alive. But your mind is in the heart too, and it wants to connect and be opened up by the heart, but there's some part of your mind that's holding on to false illusions, because this is the spot called false, and clarity is here. And it's things seem clear, and then you test them and they're not quite clear, so you're having to kind of work through that conundrum. How do I work with that? Well, the way you work with it is the spot called restate. And restate doesn't mean I pick all the stones up and throw them again because I didn't ask the right question. Restate actually means to rethink and not be blinded by fool's gold or the easiest answer. Make sure you've thought your way all the way to the right answer, because you've got the body in the path forward, which is a wonderful place for it to be. Physical changes are absolutely leading you to the next step. And then you have the earth. And when the body's in the earth, physical changes are coming. So the changes are coming and coming. The only thing that's blocking that spirit from just helping you break out is any false thoughts you've had.
Mm-hmm.
So what this reading is telling me is, if you clear this little bit out, these two guys out, then you're right in the flow of what Jeffrey was talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
All
and
the
you know, it's
potentials there.
sometimes when you're sort of on the fence with things.
Mhm.
Like when I'm really on the fence with things, I mean, I
Mhm.
could throw cards, this and that, but sometimes I just start talking to spirit, and for me, I do it out loud. I'm
Mhm.
like, will you just show me what to do? Or, you
Mhm.
know, send me a sign like right now, and I'll get a
Mhm.
phone call or something will happen, or I'll have a new thought. And it's like, okay, now I'm going with that.
Right.
So
Now
it's a
you're
good day to call it in.
right. Haul it in and listen to your internal guides,
Mm-hmm.
because they have the answers, and you're relying back on false perceptions that you've had from the past.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Blessings.